In this video, we'll be going through the for loop. Now, the for loop is a counter control loop, as I've mentioned in my Python videos, but the syntax is a little different in Java. So first we write for, then let's say we need to take an iteration 5 times. So we'll start with int I is equals to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. So this is how we write the for loop in Java. So now I want to print I. So this loop will run 5 times, and you may be wondering why I is less than 5, not less than equal to 5. That's because it's starting from I is equals to 0. If it was starting from I is equals to 1, then it would be equal to 5. So let's and this here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's happening here is first we declare an integer I with 1. Then our condition is I is less than equal to 5, and then I plus plus, it's incrementing by 1. So first we have I is equals to 1. It comes here, it prints 1. Then it goes back, and then because it's incrementing it by 1, it gets I plus plus. So now I is equals to 2. It checks if the condition is true. I is still less than equal to 5. Then it prints 2. The same goes for 3, 4. And then when it comes to 5, it checks 5 is less than equal to 5. It moves on. And then when I becomes 6, the condition is false, and then the loop breaks. So this is how a for loop works. So if I just want to repeat something 5 times, like I want to print the word apple 5 times, I can just write it in a loop that goes from I0 to I4. So I'll have apple printed 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try a practice question. What if I want to take 10 numbers from 1 to 10 and print all even numbers? So let's start with I is equals to 1 till I is less than equal to 10. Then we'll have a conditional statement. If I modulus 2 is equal to 0, we will print I, because we need to print the even numbers, so we're going to print I. So let's see. Here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So these are all the even numbers. Now if I want to print odd numbers, I'll say not equal to 0, and then it will print all the odd numbers. So this is basically how the for loop works. Let's try another practice question. So here I want to print the table of 5. So what I can do is int number is equals to 5. So here I want to print it like first let's calculate the product, which is number into I. So I want to print it like 5 into 1 is equals to 5. So let's try running this. So here we get the table of 5. because here I have number plus then the multiplication sign, then I, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then plus equal to the product. So here the product is number 5 multiplied by I. So when I is 1, it'll be 5 into 1, which is 5. When it's 2, 5 into 2, which is 10. So that is how you print a table of any number in Java. Let's try another number, 7. So now we get the table of 7. So now let's try something harder. Let's try to find the factorial of a number. So what is a factorial? Factorial is, if I want to find 3 factorial, it's 3 into 2 into 1. So 1 minus the number and then it's being multiplied. So if I want to find 5 factorial, it's 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So let's try that. I want to find the factorial of 5. So right now we were starting the loop from a small number and going towards a big number. Now we'll start the loop from a big number and go towards a small number. So I'll take int I is equals to factorial. I should be greater than 0 and now I minus minus. So over here the loop starts from 5. Then the condition is it should be greater than 0 and then I minus minus. So first it'll be 5, then minus, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and then 0. So let's take another variable product. So let's do this. See over here, we got the factorial of 5. So how it works is we have a product, a variable product, which is initialized with 1. So then it starts with product is equals to product multiplied by I. So first it'll be 1 multiplied by 5. Then I is going to be 4. So then it's going to be 5 multiplied by 4. Then it's going to be 20. Then it's going to move further, 20 multiplied by 3. So it's going to go on like that until we get the factorial. So 5 factorial is 120. We get 120. I want to find the factorial of 3. It's going to be 3 into 2 into 1. So I should get 6. So here I get 6. So that is how for loops work.